Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Princess of Aesthetically Princess. Hi, hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Princess. If you are new here, hi, what's up? Here on my channel, I do a multitude of things from art to journaling into lifestyle. And today I'm doing one of the things that I do the most, my bi-monthly favorites video. So it's been a month since I have been on my YouTube, and I've changed up my filming schedule and I've changed up my uploading schedule. And today, kind of excited to say that this is the first bi-monthly, of course, bi-monthly favorites video since I've been back, and I'm kind of excited. I've got a few things. I'm going to say this now. Most of this stuff is kind of like self-care based. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. A little bit of food, so mostly skin and hair care, and then just some regular care stuff because I haven't really been doing much. I have no reason to leave home, so not a lot of stuff is going on. So let's get into the video. So as for how we're doing the setup today, we're doing food and then skin / hair care or just body care as a whole. And then I don't really have many clothing items or jewelry items. And finally, just some entertainment stuff. And the entertainment is always at the end, but today's little section of entertainment is going to be very small. So if that's not your favorite part, you can leave at that time. So let's get into the first part, which is food. So first things first, one of my new favorite things that I love the most in the world, and I have had most people agree with me that it tastes delicious, this bitch. So this is the Kind Frozen. So Kind bars is a granola. It's like a how do you say, like a granola bar, I guess I would call it. I guess I would call it a granola bar. But it is usually just chocolate. My favorite is the dark almond and sea salt. So it's like almonds and then some quinoa. It's all types of junk, and it's really delicious. The only thing is they're kind of expensive. And recently, these motherfuckers done gone like a step ahead of everybody else and made an ice cream bar. And if you know me, then you know that I can't eat dairy, like at all. But actually, it's plant-based. So the ice cream in this is almond-based as well, which is awesome. I didn't really think it was almond-based until like I just sat there and I had gotten the commercial, and the first thing that came up was like plant-based ice cream. And I was like, wait a second. My favorite granola bar has been turned into a plant-based ice cream. This is for me. This is for me. And this is one of my favorite things. I've had actually most people try it and they also love it. I absolutely adore this. You get like a big box of 5, or you can get the pint, because there's also what they do. They have a pint of ice cream. They have so many different flavors, and I adore Kind. So best believe I was happy as fuck when they released this. So this is the thing that I have been using all summer. It's so hot where I live currently. It is sweltering, and it's usually 90 degrees and higher, and this is my best friend at all times. So thankful. Oh my gosh. Next thing, another friend that I've been having this summer, which is like, okay, I've been like not waking up at the best time. So in the mornings I'll wake up, I'll be slightly more exhausted than I really want to be, and I'll be kind of hungry. And this is the bestie. This is just the Go-Go Squeeze applesauce. I absolutely adore Go-Go Squeeze applesauce. We love them in our house. We have these all the time because there's 5 of us. So usually if we wake up in the morning, my siblings go to school. So I have a 5-year-old little brother and then a 16-year-old sister. And usually in the mornings, they'll both grab this before school because it's easy to carry around. It's just applesauce and they taste great. These taste awesome. I love them, and they have a huge brand. This is a ginormous brand. They've been doing more items like this, and although I absolutely adore this, something that I did not like is this. This is Go-Go Squeeze almond-based pudding. So this is vegan. It's vegan. This is vegan pudding. Great idea. Execution, not as great. Not a great execution, not at all. It's close. It's so close to being really good, but at the same time, the almond flavor is overpowering more than the pudding flavor. So try a little harder. I don't like this. My little brother, who is 5, he usually eats anything that I don't like. Usually he doesn't even like this, which is concerning. So we have the box of all vanilla and chocolate, so I will eat the chocolate ones. The vanilla ones taste vile. But they're okay. They're just not the best. They could do better. They could do so much better. And they also make a yogurt, not an almond-based yogurt, just a regular yogurt that my brother loves. That he absolutely adores the stinking yogurt. Oh my gosh. But I still like Go-Go Squeeze, and I still am going to recommend you try their applesauce at the very least. And if you want to try their pudding, go on ahead. And if you are not a vegan-based person, then bitch, go off and try their yogurt. Do that for me. Do me that favor. Okay, next thing on the list that I didn't think I would actually like. So here's the thing. Smart Sweets. We all know what Smart Sweets is. It's the vegan, like, low sugar based candy brand, and they're kind of expensive. They're like $3 for a pack that's about like this big, and that's in itself is very annoying. But the first time I ever had them, I had the peach rings. I love peach rings. Peach rings are one of my favorite candies because I love peaches. And here's the thing. I'm a big gummy texture person. I like my gummies to have a bit of a pull. I don't like them to be tacky. I don't like them to be really soft because that like starts to hurt my teeth. Just the thought of it is just making my teeth itch, and I hate it. Which is why I don't eat fruit gummies. Fruit gummies make me upset. The preservatives in fruit gummies make me sick. So that's nice. But mostly I was kind of afraid to try their gummies. One, I don't eat Swedish fish. Swedish fish fucking suck. I hate them. Another gummy that's just ugh. This is garbage. It make my teeth itch. But here's the thing. My Target where I live in a very small town. So my Target has only been carrying the peach rings and the Swedish fish. They just got the rest of the Smart Sweets candies, and I tried the gummy bears. I like the gummy bears. I did enjoy the gummy bears. Very delicious, very nice. I like the texture of them. They are still not the best, but I like them. I actually like the I don't think these are vegan, but the black bear, it's the bear. What's the one with the bear on it? They make fruit gummies and gummy bears and all that stuff. They come in a huge bag. I love those. Those are great. Those are healthier too, but like they're awesome. They taste great. I love those. They're also at Target. Those are my favorite ones. Period. On the market. Zilch, nada. Don't give a crap what you say. Still my faves. Next thing on the list of food. So here's the thing. I've been waking up in the morning, and there are days where I do eat an applesauce. There are other days where I make myself a nice coffee to continue my day. And my usual coffee is usually like a iced, especially since it's hot outside, usually I'm just an iced coffee with just some creamer. But recently I ran out of creamer, and so I was like, what to do? I don't have any creamer. I don't have any almond milk, because usually I would substitute for almond milk, but I can't put real dairy into my drinks. It'll kill me. So instead, I decided to go for just no coffee at all. And it is one of my new favorite things. A just iced black coffee with sugar and vanilla. And to dial off of that sugar, another favorite of mine of this month is brown sugar. Here's the thing. My period has been kicking my behind. And something that I learned from Asian dramas, because I love Chinese dramas specifically, is that when you're on your period and you're dealing with a lot of really bad cramps, something that can help: brown sugar water. Yeah, it sounds weird, but here's how I combat that. I just put brown sugar in like my coffees and like my teas. It's a great substitute for regular sugar, and actually you use a lot less. Gotta be honest with you, you do use a lot less than you would regular sugar. I've also been using it in my oatmeal. I've been using it anytime that I'm cooking or baking something. I use brown sugar instead of regular sugar. Super helpful. Absolutely adore it, and it's great. So good. Honestly, 30 out of 10 would recommend you start trying to put brown sugar in your foods and stuff like that. So awesome. It tastes great. Back to black coffee. My black coffee in the morning's been awesome. It's just me brewing my black coffee, then I mix in my brown sugar, and then I mix in like a splash of vanilla, and then top it off with ice, and it's so good. It's freezing cold, and it's delicious. And honestly, there are those days that you just don't want creamer. Ooh, some days I just don't want creamer. And so just having the iced black coffee is so good to me. I don't even know why. So delicious. Oh well. Okay, we're done with the food stuff. Now to, like, you know, personal care stuff. So first things first, as you can see, my hair is braided, and if you have said anything about my hair this entire time, if you put it in the comments, you're anti-black and I think you're fucking rude. I am currently working on doing my hair, but like I'm in the process of finishing my hair, and I'm just at that standstill of just, what the fuck? Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. But I have been doing my hair recently. Actually, I recently started blow drying my hair out, and this are my two best friends. So this is the Foxy Bae Heat Protected. I love Foxy Bae products. Foxy Bae products are fucking awesome. I have followed them since 2019. I have a Foxy Bae straightener. I have now 2 of these, and then I have a Foxy Bae curler, I think. Yeah, I have Foxy Bae curler, straightener, and then I have the heat protected, and then I have a texture spray. All really good items. I've also tried their hair mask, also really good, and their products are awesome. I absolutely recommend Foxy Bae products if you are a person that straightens your hair often. I don't straighten my hair often, but recently I've blow dried my hair twice to just get a feel of like how my hair looks or how my hair feels. This stuff is awesome. My hair looks really healthy because this heat protectant has been very nice to me. I appreciate her. This is the Grow Girl Straightening Serum. So it's for silky, smooth feel on straightened styles. So when I blow dry my hair, I put this in and it helps with the straightening part. It means that you're going to use less passes over your hair to get it straighter. I straightened my hair to get like a quick haircut. So this and this really cut down that time that it took for me to blow dry and straighten out my hair and fluff it out. I had big hair. My hair is big. I know this. But usually if I'm like trekking to see my hair growth and how it looks straightened, this is what I do. I blow dry it out or I straighten it out, and it looks great with these 2 products. Absolutely adore these. And you don't use a lot of this. There's a lot of this stuff that is 2 fluid ounces, 60 milliliters, but like you don't use a lot. You use a tiny bit of a pump, and it just works so well. This on the other hand, this bitch is big, and I love it. Also, these have, all of their products have biotin in them, so they're going to help your hair products and your hair care anyways. And honestly, I love the nozzle. The nozzle is my favorite part of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next hair care product. So as you can see, braided my hair or whatever, and I did a review on this brand already, so I'm going to leave that review linked down below. But one thing I didn't have in it is this. I didn't have this hair and scalp oil treat. So this is from a brand called Josie Curl. I already have their products. Like I said, did a video on them. Love the products. Now here's the thing. I have been braiding my sister's hair. She wears wigs, but she still has afro under her wig, so she needs them to be braided out. So usually I braid her hair for her. This is a great oil. It's $5. It's a big behind bottle. This is 50 milliliters. Okay? This is 60. This is 50. And this is an oil. Bruh. This has a little squeeze nozzle at the top of it for all of your good, perfect, and happy vibes. And it just do as you do. And because I braided my hair, it also worked really good for my hair. My scalp's been very, very, very oiled. And very, very nice. My head feels very nice, and I've been trying to oil it like every 2 days, so been feeling awesome. Another thing, Eco Styler. I know Eco Styler is bad for you, but this is the jar that I found. It was not that expensive, and it's good because it don't leave my hair crusty. This one specifically, this is the black castor oil, and this is the black castor and flaxseed oil Eco Styler. I like this one. It feels nice. It's not a strong hold, honestly. It's really not a strong hold. But at the same time, it still holds enough that it's not, like, you know, really weird. And it doesn't make my hair crusty. I don't even use a lot. My hair is not crusty. My hair doesn't feel drier with the gel in it. And it actually feels very, very soft. Wow, yes, I know. My sister also uses this for when she has on her wigs. She uses this slick back her baby hairs and stuff, and it actually worked really well for her. Her hair will last all day because she goes from school to work, so it's a lot for her, and it's a lot for me. It works well. I appreciate it. Next item, skincare. This, I think I've already talked about okay, but I am in love with their products recently a lot more because these have been working really well on my skin. I'm a big person who likes to use Korean skincare because Korean skincare, I have learned, works excessively well for my skin and skin type. Korean products specifically, I don't know why. I've tried several Korean brands and they've all worked really well for me. I love it. This bitch, awesome. You can get it at Ulta. It's pretty cheap. I just tried it randomly because I was like, oh, I couldn't find the skincare brand that I really wanted, but you know, this works as a second best. And I actually tried the trial size. So they have a trial size at the stores and on their website that's only $15. It comes with a small version of this, a small version of your moisturizer, a serum, and then a little face mask in it, a little under eye mask as well. And honestly, I love it. Another reason why I love this brand, I love their face masks. Their face masks are awesome, and they're cheaper than Tony Moly face masks. I love a Tony Moly face mask. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely adore Tony Moly face mask. It's just a lot to be paying $3, like $3.50 for like a fucking face mask. Theirs are usually like $2. $5 if you get one that has multiple. And then my favorite one is actually their Rejuvenating under eye mask. I use it very often. It comes in a pack of 7. I use one once a week, and they're awesome, like right under the eyes, especially if you've been not sleeping very well. Very helpful with the under eye bags and the dark circles. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And honestly, skin's been feeling a lot better, quite honestly. I have been using Clinique for a very long time, and honestly, my breakouts have been through the roof. And finally getting off of Clinique has done so much better for my skin. I'm not breaking out as much, and it's very easy for me to like start clearing up my skin a lot better when I'm using something like this. So honestly, this is lesson 1 of teaching you don't really trust Clinique products. I have 2 Clinique products that I still use on like a daily basis because those are the 2 products that I actually use, which are the liquid exfoliant and then the sunscreen. I use their sunscreen. Very nice, no flashback. I love it. Okay. Other care item. This. So like I said, my period has come on recently. And one of my least favorite parts about my period is that I get really, really bad cramps. And because I get really bad cramps, they're mostly usually due to blood clots because I have really bad blood clots. But that's okay. But I have been dealing with such horrible, horrible cramps everywhere. Just everywhere. And I also, one of the ways that I know when my period is coming on is that I have chronic pain problems. So chronic injuries that just didn't heal well and now are just like a part of my daily life. And so what usually happens is I get those like pains randomly. Like sometimes it'll be my wrists. Recently it was my knees. I get them in my jaw, my upper and lower back. Weird injuries that just never heal well from stupid falls because I'm a clumsy bitch. This has been my best friend. This is a little heating bean bag. So here's the thing. I have had this for years. My mom bought this randomly for me, I think for like a Christmas present. And I have had it ever since. What you do with it is you take this little covering off, because you take the cover off and it's got this little brown bag in it. You take the brown bag out, put it on a microwave safe plate, fill a cup with some water, hopefully is a microwave safe cup. Put all of that in the microwave for 2 minutes and it comes out sweltering hot. You lay it on your stomach or on your hip or on your butt or on your JJ, and honestly, helps so much. It retains heat way longer than just a hot water bottle as well. It's got little beans in it that are just heat up and retain heat excessively well. And the outside, this little furry thing also helps retain the heat on the inside while also letting it escape so it can, like, you know, warm you up, make you feel nice. I love it. I enjoy it. It makes me very, 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 very happy. So happy. Another care item, as you can see, if you haven't noticed, I have new glasses. So I recently went to the doctor's office and these are my old glasses. And I have these ones now. These are new. I've had these since 2017. So it's been a while since I've been to the eye doctor. Here's the thing. As I can see, I actually got 2 pairs of glasses. These, I switch between these randomly, but these are the ones that look the most like my old glasses, and then these are the ones that everyone else in my family absolutely adores on me, are these little angled bifocals. I love a wire glass. Wire glasses have been like the thing for me, and I absolutely adore them. I feel like I look very studious with them. As a dumbass, I feel better about myself. But honestly, I appreciate these. So my prescription has been changed, thankfully, and I didn't realize how blind I was until the doctor was like, ooh, yeah, you definitely need new glasses. So yeah, that's fun. That's very nice of him. I realized I just switched glasses. Same prescription. So if I ever, so here's the biggest thing. Here's the biggest reason why I have 2 pairs of glasses, which I recommend that you do. I've had these for a very long time. Soon after I got them, the screws started falling out. Randomly enough, the screw would fall out of the nose piece, the side pieces, or if I dropped it and it hit the ground, the lens would pop out. And then my blind behind would be stuck looking for the lens. Ugh. I remember I lost one of the screws in a dressing room. Because I was changing clothes and one of my glasses popped off and the lens popped out and I was about to cry because I couldn't see and I couldn't find the screw. 2 pairs of glasses. 2. It got so bad that I carry around a little screw set, one of the little glasses screw sets, because like they fall out so often. 2 pairs of glasses. Get yourself 2 pairs of glasses. See if your doctor's office has like this deal where you can get a certain brand of glasses for 2 for like a cheap price. Because that's what I did. Or if you have insurance, usually you can get your first pair of glasses for free and then you can pay for your second pair of glasses out of pocket. And usually that means that you can have 2 pairs of glasses. I 13 out of 10 recommend 2 pairs of glasses, or check online at those nice little online eyeglasses shops and get multiple pairs of glasses. It is something that I absolutely recommend, and you 30 out of 10 should do this. Another reason why I recommend it, my mom recently lost her glasses. She busted into my room like early in the morning. She was like, D, help me. I'm still like waking up, and she looking at me and I'm like, what do you want me to do? She's like, I can't find my glasses. I asked her what she do with them. The first thing I asked her was, are they in your car? Did you like take them off in the car and just get out the car? She's like, no, you guys walk around with your glasses all the time. I would never. I went to the bathroom, I went to the kitchen, then I went to sleep, and then we tore up her room looking for them, tore up the bathroom, tore up the kitchen. They were in the car. Yeah, get 2 pairs of glasses. It's good for you. Now that we're done with all the self-care and stuff, entertainment. Now this one's a little weird because first thing on the entertainment list, Connect 4. So recently my mom has got this ginormous machine that she has been using for her small business. She is currently moving her stuff out of the house and into the shed so I can stop running into the rack that's outside of my bedroom. And here's the thing. She was playing around with her new huge behind laser machine and she made it Connect 4. I have been adoring it. Why? Because everyone else in my house sucks. Here's the thing though. This may sound like I'm like a rude winner or something. No. Everyone else in my house are sore losers. No, like literally. You think I'm joking. The amount of times that I play Connect 4 because I'm bored. And because I used to play chess, and like this is just a step down from me playing chess. Chess please goes in the right place where I win. I'd be like, hey, I could have Connect 4, and they'll be the ones to take it and be like, I don't want to play with you no more. Then why did you ask me to play? My grandmother came over last weekend because, not this recent weekend, but the weekend before that, because my mom was getting help on her shed and stuff like that. So my grandparents came out to help her work on her shed. And literally me and my grandmother played Connect 4 for like the next half hour. And we played like over 15 games. She won 7. I remember that number. She won 7 games out of the many that we played. We came to a tie twice. Again, very upset people if I win. And I don't know why that is. My little brother, on the other hand, he's fine. If I beat him at something, he'll say no, take it, and then beat me. as and put all his pieces right where he wants them and be like, haha, I win. No. Yeah. But Connect 4 has been fun playing with my family. So they're sore losers, but we don't really game much in this house because they get angry easily and ain't nobody got time for all that. Next on the entertainment list. This is just a screen, like a tablet game that I've been playing. I want to put it right there. It's called Animal Restaurant. I found it randomly because I was scrolling through the App Store looking for a new game to play, and I love a meticulous game. I love a game that needs me to stare at it for like an hour straight. This is that game. If you want something that'll like help you pass an hour or help you pass for long periods of time, especially if you're like going on a road trip or something, this is a game to play because this is a meticulous game. This game and the second game, which is Outlanders, another game that just needs you to stare at the screen for the next hour. I love a meticulous game. Great for road trips, great for like moments where you go to the doctor's office and you're just sitting in the waiting chair. They're really good for just places where you're going to be sitting there for a very long time. Good meticulous games. I love them so much. I appreciate them when I'm like tired and I just want something to like stimulate my brain. I play about either of those games because they still keep you on your toes, but they're still also just sit there and stare at the screen for an hour games. I appreciate them. Next on the list this is so odd for me, YouTubers. So one of the first YouTubers is Kelsey Dangerous. So Kelsey and Peach K used to be a BuzzFeed gamer. She mostly plays The Sims. She now has her own YouTube and Twitch. I have been adoring her current series that she's been doing, which is the Not So Berry Challenge. She's been doing Rags to Riches, and then she has also been doing the Gold Digger Challenge for her Sims, and I love watching them. Specifically, she does Twitch streams, but I don't like being on Twitch. I've been on Twitch before, not a fan of the way it's set up, not a fan of like streaming services. I would rather you just upload it on YouTube and I'll just watch that hour on YouTube. I do that all the time. If you give me an hour-long video, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna listen to the hour-long video. Sometimes they're 2 hours, sometimes 2.5. They don't really matter. But honestly, love like a 2-hour-long video. Adore it. So her Twitch stream, she uploads her Twitch streams on YouTube. So this is my new best friend. That is my new bestie. I love her. We work well together. 300 out of 10. Another YouTuber I have loved for the past 2-3 months. I think I already mentioned her, but I'll mention her again. Janae Daly. She's so pretty. She is so cool. I love her house. She is a mostly home and like home decor kind of like lifestyle YouTuber and Instagrammer, and I love the way she sets up her home. She usually talks about furniture for small places because she currently lives in LA with her best friend Shelby, and she usually talks about how she feels about their current home or current items in her home. For example, like she'll do a monthly favorites where she'll walk around the house and she'll try on different clothes that she's been absolutely adoring, or she'll try and look at different furniture pieces that honestly she's like, yeah, this is a furniture piece that wouldn't recommend to anyone. But I love her page and I love the way it's set up. I love looking at her. She's awesome. She's really inspiring. She's really sweet. So if you're looking for someone who is like really just a nice person all around and is just very inspirational, she is your perfect person. Go follow her. I'm gonna have all of her and all the items in this video linked down below. Next thing, don't laugh. So here's the thing. I have a Fire Stick in my room. I absolutely recommend you get a Fire Stick over an Apple TV. It's nicer, feels better, 100% out of 10. I have a Fire Stick. My Fire Stick has Prime TV because we have a Prime account, so we have Prime TV. They got Totally Spies. Yes, I said it, Totally Spies. That childhood TV show I used to watch about the 3 girls who were spies while they were also teenagers. Yeah, Totally Spies. I have been meticulously watching Totally Spies. Here's the thing. I'll turn it on whenever I'm doing things. So I've recently braided my hair, turned on Totally Spies, and I stared at the screen. I am on season 4. There's 6 seasons of Totally Spies, which I did not think there were that many seasons. But there are. And I love it. Because I'm just sitting there staring at the screen. My favorite character is always going to be Clover. She's the blonde with the red suit. She's awesome. I love her. This show, if it was ever rebooted, I absolutely recommend that they reboot this series, because this is just an interesting series to watch, especially such a cartoon. Just leave it as a cartoon, you know, reboot the series. You don't even have to have the same characters. I mean, you could have a new generation of Spies for all I care. It's a great show. I love it. The fashion's awesome. The characters always change outfits no matter the episode. There's always a different, like at least 3 different outfits per episode. They dress up, they fight crime, and usually the criminals are like funny in a good way. They're like funny in a good way, as in, oh, it's a disco guy, or oh, it's a crazy nanny, or oh, it's our boss's twin brother, and I love it. It's a great show. Or it's an old man who wants to reclaim his youth as a skateboarder. It's a good show to watch. It just really feel nice and very nostalgic. So 300 out of 10, recommend you watch it. So earlier I said that I am a fan of Chinese dramas. I am a whore for a Chinese cliche drama. Give me a random trope, apply it to Chinese television. I don't know why. It just makes it awesome. And I think it's so funny because a trope that I like to watch often, here's the thing, I hate kids. I don't like children. I find them annoying. I find them rude and disgusting and gross and all that stuff. I don't like children. One of my favorite tropes is give me a single dad and make his partner something in childcare. It's hilarious. It's a great thing to watch because usually that child is so sweet, so nice to their soon-to-be parent-in-law, and they be ganging up on that poor dad, and they be like, that's still my kid. Why do you... I've been enjoying it. So the show that I've been watching recently is Unforgettable Love. It's on Spiii, and it's just so tropey. It's the perfect tropey. It's so trope. Chinese dramas are, one of my favorite things about Chinese dramas is that they're always so very tropey. Every trope, every romantic trope that you could think of off the top of your head, I'm gonna apply it to this drama. I love cliche shit like this. I love when my show is cliche out of the wazoo. And this is the perfect example of cliche. I love a cliche drama. I love when they're, one of the things that happens the most in any Asian drama is that they met when they were younger. They've known each other since they were younger. This kind of soulmate dynamic that's like, oh, they used to know each other, or oh, they met when they were kids, or it was a random interaction when they were a child, and now here they are in love and happy. Fate works in random ways. That's not usually how it works in the real world, but you know, the trope is nice. The trope is nice. It's a nice trope. I recommend you watch this show. It's flipping hilarious to me. I like it. I recommend it. It's completely free on Spiii also. And the one thing that's not free is Devil Judge. And when I finally watch Devil Judge, it'll be over for you bitches, because that's all I'm gonna be talking about. Honestly, if you guys ever want me to just sit there and talk about dramas, like K-dramas and C-dramas and all that nice stuff, let a bitch know, because I watch so many. I just randomly just be watching all of them. I love them. You love them. And I love you. I am so happy to have done one of these. I've been waiting for it. I have had so much stuff that I just wanted to talk about. And honestly, I'm happy that it's over. It's so good to be back on my usual schedule of bi-monthly favorites. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, a good old like, subscribe if you want to. If this isn't your style, I have so many other videos on my channel for you to watch, stare at, and enjoy. So check those out on my channel. If I really did entertain you and you want to see more of me, all of my social media will be linked down below, including my Instagram, Twitter, and TikToks. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.